How do you become a Suzuki-trained teacher? Keep watching to find out. If we haven't met, hi, I'm Megan. I'm a violinist and teacher currently based in New Jersey. I've been playing the violin for over 20 years. I have both my bachelor's and master's degrees in violin performance, and I'm a Suzuki-trained teacher. If you're enjoying my videos, please subscribe to my channel and check out my online violin academy, which is always linked in the description. So, you want to become a Suzuki-trained teacher, or you're just interested in the process? Well, you are in the right place. Today I'm going to be discussing everything that I wish I knew before I started my training and everything that you need to know as to what to expect in terms of time commitment, costs, and the process. The first step would be to find your local Suzuki association. I am in the US, so I am associated with the Suzuki Association of the Americas. If you are in the US, Canada, or Mexico, that is going to be your Suzuki Association as well. However, if you are in Europe, there is a different Suzuki Association over there, and the process is slightly different. The same with Asia and Australia. The next thing you need to do is audition. At least here in the US, there are 3 different levels of auditions. The first audition certifies you to take books 1 through 4. And this could have changed, but at least when I was taking my training, you had to play the first movement of the Side C Major Concerto and the third movement of the Vivaldi A Minor Concerto. The second audition level certifies you to take books 5 through 8, and that is going to be the first movement of the Bach A Minor Concerto. And the final audition level certifies you to take everything through book 10, and that is going to be one of the Mozart concertos, I believe just the first movement. Do not be scared at all about this audition. They are not looking for perfection. This is not a college audition or an orchestra audition. They just want to see that you can play your instrument. You'll record yourself auditioning and send it in with a fee. I believe it's about $80. And once you are accepted, you are free to start your training. There are 3 different ways that you can get trained. The first way, which is the way that I was trained at first, is you might have a training event at your school. So I started my training back when I was at DePaul, and they had a community music division where many of the teachers were already Suzuki trained, and they had a Suzuki teacher trainer there as well. So he gave us classes at DePaul. This was not a part of the curriculum, it was something you had to sign up for separately, but if you are currently in school, that could be an option. The second way, which is the most common way, is to sign up for an event online. We are very fortunate that there is online training available now. I've taken 3 books online so far, and it's been a great experience. So you can either take your training online, or there are in-person training events that most often happen at institutes during the summer. And the third way is long-term teacher training. So this can be through a school program such as the one at Ithaca. I believe it's 2 years and you get really intense Suzuki training, or you can seek out a teacher trainer and work with them long-term. If you have a teacher trainer in your area, this is a great way to get just one-on-one personalized teacher training. When you've decided how you're going to take your teacher training, the first class that you have to take is called Every Child Can. This class is about 3 hours long and it costs about $150. In this class, you'll watch a video that details the philosophy behind the Suzuki method. You'll also do various activities which teach you the importance of learning by ear. I remember when I did my Every Child Can training, he split us up into 2 groups, and we had this long series of numbers. One group just had to read it, and the other group heard it. And the ones that heard it remembered it better and easier. So the class just really introduces you to the Suzuki philosophy. I also highly suggest reading Nurtured by Love by Dr. Suzuki, again, just to get familiar with the philosophy. After that, you have to take Suzuki Book 1. I believe books 1 through 3 have to be taken in order. Book 1 is going to be the longest and the most costly. When I took book 1, it was about $800, and I believe it was about 10 days. The rest of the books are about $400, and they're only a week. In the class, you'll do a variety of things, and of course what you do depends on your teacher trainer. But you will go through each piece. They will talk to you about the teaching points and how to teach certain topics. You will often play together. I had one teacher trainer that made us memorize all the songs and perform in front of the class, so you'll be doing a wide variety of activities. You must attend all of the classes and do 8 hours of observation to complete the class. Now with the online format of the class, you can do your observations online. So teachers will send you videos of themselves teaching students and you have to watch them and write notes about them. If you go to an institute, you'll have to go see other teachers teach in person and write notes on those observations as well. Also, in order to take your teacher training, you have to be a member of the Suzuki Association. So the dues are about $80 per year, and it's highly worth it because you get a profile page on the Suzuki Association website and you can get students that way. After you complete all of the classes and observations, then you're done. It takes a few weeks for your training to get registered with the SAA and put on your profile page on the website. And like I said, I think books 1 through 3 have to be taken in order, but after that you can mix and match as you please. And you can also retake books if you see a book with a different teacher that you want to learn from. Final note, here in the US, we are not Suzuki certified. Certified means that you take a test, and we don't do that here in the US. In Europe, I believe they do. So if you are a Suzuki teacher from the US, the correct term is not Suzuki certified, but Suzuki-trained. So I hope that gives you an idea of how to go about getting your Suzuki training, what to expect in terms of the time commitment and cost. If you have any questions about Suzuki training, feel free to drop them below. Subscribe before you go, and thank you for watching.